My neighbor got rid of my cat thinking I was a witch, so I got rid of her. I've had my black cat Midnight for 6 years, and he's basically my child at this point. Patricia moved in next door and immediately decided he was Satan's creature. She filed 3 HOA complaints about demonic presence right away. She'd spray holy water on our shared fence while yelling, "Be gone, evil," and leave dead birds on my doorstep with Bible verses. She told other neighbors I was practicing witchcraft, which made everyone avoid me at the mailboxes. Then she escalated to calling animal control and claiming Midnight was rabid, but they found a perfectly healthy cat who was just scared of strangers. She tried getting me evicted by telling my landlord, "She's running a satanic cult in there." Then I came home from work and found my back door had been jimmied open with something like a crowbar. Midnight was gone, and he's an indoor cat who's terrified of going outside. Patricia was sitting on her porch with her Bible and had this satisfied smile on her face. "God answered my prayers," she said. I called the police immediately, but they said without proof they couldn't do anything since it was just her word against mine. I knew she took him though. I searched every shelter I could find and got nothing. Each time I came home exhausted, Patricia would be on her porch saying things like, "God removes evil permanently," and "You should thank him for cleansing your life." She was literally taunting me about stealing my cat. After 3 days of this torture, I realized something important about Patricia. She genuinely believed she was doing God's work by removing what she saw as Satan's creature. She went to church every morning at 6 a.m. without fail, carried a Bible everywhere she went, and truly believed in divine punishment and supernatural forces. To her, black cats were literally demons sent by Satan to corrupt good Christians. Her entire worldview was built on these deep superstitions. That gave me an idea. If she believed God could punish sinners with supernatural torment, maybe she'd believe she was being punished for taking an innocent creature, even if she thought it was evil. After she left for church, I set up speakers in my window facing her house that I could control with my phone. The haunting started small and deliberate. A single cat yowl at 3 a.m. that sounded exactly like Midnight when he was scared. Her bedroom light snapped on immediately. I watched from my dark window. The next night, I added glowing dots on a pole that I held at her window for 3 seconds before pulling them back. She saw glowing eyes that vanished into nothing. She installed floodlights the very next day. Then came scratching sounds played through the speakers that made her call her priest in a panic. "Father, please come bless my house again," I heard her begging on the phone. "The demon is here. It's in my walls." After the blessing, I stayed completely silent one night to let her think she'd won. Then I escalated dramatically with multiple cats crying that got louder and angrier before cutting to dead silence. She stopped leaving her house entirely. By the 6th night, I was mixing whispers with scratching sounds, making it sound like voices calling her name. She hadn't slept properly in almost a week. I could see her pacing constantly. The guilt was destroying her mind. She truly believed God was punishing her for something. On the 7th night, she was pacing frantically, checking every window obsessively, clutching her Bible and praying out loud. At exactly 3 a.m., I played the finale through the speakers. Dozens of cats screaming at once, then complete silence, then one final agonized scream that sounded almost human. Patricia burst out of her house barefoot in her nightgown screaming, "Make it stop!" She collapsed in my yard, clutching grass like anchoring herself to reality. I walked out calmly, heart racing, but voice steady. "Make what stop?" She looked up with bloodshot eyes. "The spirits." Her body trembled. I let her panic fill the silence. She rocked back and forth. "I took him! I took the cat!" I kept neutral despite wanting to scream. "Where?" She sobbed, snot running down her face. "50 miles north, a shelter." She wiped her face, leaving dirt smears. "I broke your door!" Still justifying through tears. "He was evil." I had 911 dialed, dispatcher hearing everything. Patricia saw my phone and her face transformed from terror to rage. She scrambled up, dirt falling from her nightgown. "You tricked me!" Face went white to red. "This was fake." She lunged but stumbled. "You're not a witch!" Screaming like I'd betrayed her worldview. "You made me think God was punishing me." Throwing grass wildly. "I was doing God's work." Police arrived as she tried standing. 2 officers restrained her as she thrashed. "She's the real demon!" Even cuffed, she glared with hatred. "God sees everything." They arrested her for breaking and entering, theft, and animal cruelty. I got Midnight back from shelter thin but unharmed. Patricia got 6 months jail, moved away still believing I'm a witch.